welcome to the Muse Talk powered by the Muse Hub inside of the Muse Studios. My name is Gadede Aku Segbefia. My beautiful jacket is by Obrimpon Clothing. You should contact them on the numbers on your screen, and trust me, he will link you up with some amazing two-piece African print, two-piece sweatpants made with African print. They are beautiful. You should call their numbers. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and do not forget to subscribe. When we come back, I'll introduce my guest to you.
Hi guys, I go by the name ABC Mason and you are watching the Muse Talk. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone, my name is Nura Mohammed, known as Nura the Linguist. Keep watching the Muse Talk.
You are watching the Muse Talk. My name is Sebla.
Hi, my name is Ansong and you're watching the Muse Talk.
Welcome back. It's still the Muse Talk, and today I'm having a conversation with an amazing young man. He goes by the name Drex, and he is an acoustic performer. Hi, baby. Why did I shock you with a baby?
You know.
Oh, you don't like to be called baby?
Oh, no, not at all.
You know, is it called Ajagraja?
Ajagraja.
Yeah, he says he doesn't want to call him baby. So maybe you're one of them.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm fine.
You like to be babied?
I want to be babied. You can pump.
Okay, baby. Welcome to the Muse Talk.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm okay. You say you're an acoustic performer. You know, it's the first time I'm hearing it, right?
For real.
Yeah, I know an acoustic guitarist, you know. I know that, but an acoustic, is there a difference between the two?
Well, my definition of an acoustic performer would be probably somebody who does acoustics or plays with, you know, the guitar or, you know, kind of the keyboard or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't say I'm a guitarist because I'm not too good with the guitar. I'm still learning. So I'd say I'm more of a singer than a guitarist, but just to assist with the playing and whatnot, yeah, I fit in that
so
criteria.
your singing is accompanied by guitar.
Yes, please.
That's why you're an acoustic performer.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean that's the only instrument that accompanies your singing?
No.
Or you can try other instruments?
I can try other instruments, but it depends on what exactly we are. So keyboard, probably drums, but not necessarily drums. We have to still keep with the ambience and that kind of, you know, serenity with the sound. So I'll say I'm an acoustic performer, but not a guitarist.
Okay. So I've added it to my vocabs. An acoustic performer. But you play something, right?
Oh, I play something.
But you're not so perfect to call yourself a guitarist.
Because when you hear acoustic guitarist, then they're expecting you
Some
to play.
killer guitar performer. But you're getting there though.
Yeah, that's all.
Nice. So let's take a little backstory.
Okay.
How was it like for you growing up? Your educational background, things like that?
So I had the privilege to indulge in the IGCSE program. That's the Cambridge system for some time. And then
How old? When was this?
That was like I was 13 or 14 or so, yeah, around that age.
So you didn't go through the regular Ghana education service?
So I did that for about 3 years. And then I came back to write the BEC, and then I just continued with SHS and then whatnot.
Okay, so you can actually go through the Cambridge system,
yeah,
and come right to BEC.
Yeah,
I thought there was a difference in that.
So yeah, there's a difference in that. So it puts a little strain on you, but you have to know what you're about. But it has some similarities. It just opens your mind on how questioning like and answering is like. Because with the Cambridge system, I think you have to when you're asked like, what is you're expected to write about a paragraph or two. But you know, with the Ghanaian system or
simple.
Yeah, so you have to elaborate, and the marking scheme is a little different.
Oh, so that's to say the Cambridge system, you get to think and explain and express yourself more.
And with that, the curricula like expects more from you, because then you have to do different subjects. I did about 15 subjects before getting to pick what exactly you want to do.
No.
Yeah, so it opens your mind up a little bit too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just did that for about 3 years, and then I came to write the BEC, and then I went on to SHS. Then from there, I did an IT course for a year, and then I had a diploma from there. So basically.
Okay, so I'm just waiting to hear where music comes in.
So with the music, exactly, when I was in SHS, I actually picked it up from poetry to music. And I actually
did some poetry?
Yeah, I did some poetry. I did dance at some point. It was all sports and whatnot. I was doing sports. I was known for sports. I used to play basketball and football for my school.
What school?
Mother Care.
Okay.
And then the Cambridge system also I used to play for the team. But I found interest in the creative sector, dance, poetry, and then music. But now to settle on one, because I was good with each and every one of them, but I wasn't too good with the music. I was still unsure about the music thing. So people heard me sing and they were like, "Oh, you sound good. You should try it out. You sound good." And I was like, I didn't think I sounded good, so it was a little bit. I'm like, okay, so I thought they were fun-fooling. You know how people.
Sure you didn't think you sounded good? You're just trying to be
modest. No. I actually didn't think I sounded good. Boys will be like, "Hey, you the force, so hey, you the force." And then when you end up getting there, and it's like, yeah. So yeah, along the line, and then I ended up going to a cappella auditions in SHS.
Oh, okay. No,
I didn't make the pick in the first audition, so I had to go back because I didn't know what blending was apparently.
What blending?
Yeah, it said blending. You have to blend with the cry, like the other people singing, and then you have to sing
so
your part. So
you know what it is now?
Yeah, now I know what it is now. But so I went back again, and then I got picked, and I even rose to be an organizer for the group, and we're doing well. So that's when I actually started, and I started writing back there in school. So
writing music?
Yes, started writing music. So I had a lyric book where I used to do a little artwork inside it just to draw me to, write more or compose more songs. And that's how the whole music thing
So what
started.
happened to dance and poetry?
Occasionally I do write poems. But
Which poem?
Oh, it's just like, I don't know. It's just
romantic poems.
It depends. Anything. It depends on the.
Do you remember any poem you've written?
I don't remember.
A line.
So I think I wrote one a while
recently?
back. No, not recently. A while back. It was a line is, "So I'll leave you with my scarred, smiling lips. So with every smile, you remember something." I forgot. Something.
How do you think about all these scarred, smiling lips? Like, how does that even come to mind?
So it's just trying to have in-depth meaning for each sentence, or it's supposed to make you think a little, but paints the right pictures. That is what I was doing with the poetry.
And the dance?
Oh, the dance, I gave it up a long time. I went to flop on stage sometime. It was because of a certain guy. I missed the step.
And then you fell?
No. So when they were moving right, I was moving left.
Oh, no.
Among like 300 people. So imagine, and everybody was just laughing. So it was a whole lot.
Okay, so that's how music started for you.
Yeah, that's how music started for me.
So why did you then choose? I mean, there were so many options. Why acoustic?
Honestly, it wasn't something I had heard of before. I know people play the guitar and people sing. But I met KJ. He's a vocalist. He does a lot of soul music and whatnot. I heard him on the radio, and then I took his number, I gave him a call. And by then I had a guitar, but I didn't know how to play.
Why did you buy a guitar?
It was.
Did you have interest in learning?
I had interest in it like since the time I was in the Cambridge system, because it was part of our requirements. We were supposed to get either a keyboard or a guitar. My dad didn't get me one. Okay, I kept on pressuring him for it. I actually liked the way the instrument is and how it sounded like, and it was like a big flex back then. So if you have a guitar,
like you're playing guitar, looking all sexy.
Yeah. So, my cousin got me the guitar because I was supposed to play for him at his wedding, and I didn't know how to play, and he didn't even know I knew how to sing. It was a whole new thing for him. So when he heard me sing, I think after his wedding, he got me a guitar.
Oh.
And I looked at the guitar for like a year.
I didn't know what to do with
the guitar. Like a whole year. And then it was just there. So I started picking up small, like little by little. So when I met KJ gave me to Nenena.
Okay.
And Nenena says I should come. KJ told Nene I could play guitar. And I couldn't really play. I couldn't even play a song. And then it says I should come and pick a first slot at Zen Garden.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't even know what to play. So I opted for like to come and watch, and later next time come and then.
So you just didn't tell him, boss, I can't play.
So I told him that I can't play guitar. I was like, oh no, you can't play. You play 3 songs anytime you come to Zen Garden. And that's how I got into the space. And I met new music. I met a couple of people too in the space. And it has been good. Yeah, so that's
Interesting.
that's how. I mean, it's just
So
as fun
how
play.
long have you been in this space? Should I say professionally? You do it professionally, right?
Yeah, now I do
Now
professionally.
you do. So how long have you been in the space professionally?
So I would say about 2 years because I'm in my second year. Because I did that last year, and this is the second year for me that I'm actually going hard on it, just trying to see if it would work out in the necessary spaces, and necessary things I have to learn as well. Yeah.
So would you say, oh, your playing has improved?
Oh, it has
over the
im-
years.
it has
Now you
impro-
can play a full
Oh,
song
I can play.
and even flex with it.
You know, isn't that what I used to yell? Are you forget? Oh, sorry. The mic is on. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you've graced stages like the Zen Garden stage.
Yeah.
Which one too?
I've gotten a chance to play at the National Theatre. I've played at Villaggio. I've played at Move and Pick.
Oh boy.
Oh, in Accra City Hotel. I think that
Okay.
one too. So I've gotten the chance to play at a couple of places and other restaurants as well.
How would you compare the various experiences you've had?
I don't know. It's like every place, every venue has a different thing to offer, and it makes you prepared. It prepares you for a different set of crowd, because when you are the people at Moving Pick are different from the people at Zen Garden. The Zen Garden is different from, and there's a certain expectation at every point.
Sure.
So it makes it, a little challenging, but it makes it worthwhile after you're able to cross that bridge. Yeah. So
how do you look at your audience and say, okay, these people are this type, so let me play this kind of music, or these people are going to enjoy this kind of music? Or your clients tell you, okay,
no.
I want just country, I want just
no.
this. How do you do that?
So when you enter a space, one thing I learned from my boss or my mentor is that you read the room. Then I need music.
Okay.
And they always tell you that when you read a room, there's always this one person that connects to you first. So yours is to try and impress the rest over there, because he, no matter what, will still move to whatever you're doing. But your first note or your first song should be able to cause people to turn in. What is going on. So when you look at that and you play your first two songs or first song and the second song, now you can tell, because some crowd is very difficult to tell. But if I'm in a place where there's a lot of foreigners, definitely I don't think they'll be too they won't be familiar with the Afro beats and whatnot. I feel like the pop songs or the old country songs will appease more to them.
You think?
Sometimes, I'm saying. So it depends. So when you do your first song and your second song, then you can now see that, okay, when I did this song, people were actually vibing to it, or people were actually listening, but they're occupied with whatnot. Then you can now tell, okay, I'll do the set of reps. But we always prepare a set of reps before we get there. But when you get there, then I'll decide whether it's going to work.
With this one
or not.
But have you had an experience where, how long do you play? 2 hours, 3 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours, 3
For
hours.
the whole 3 hours, you do that challenge, people don't mind you.
But
how do you deal with that mental case?
So a wise man once said that if you are in the groove, or if you are having fun, forget everybody. Definitely, if somebody's having fun, if I'm smiling and I'm laughing and you look at me, you'll be like, what's wrong with this boy? You might smile. So if you're having fun, definitely the person there would also be able to connect with your energy. Some people are actually there and they're just looking at you like, but I actually enjoy your songs. When you're done, they'll come and tell you that, oh, I like the way you were playing.
If you like the way I was playing, smile.
I know, right?
Clap, encourage me.
It breaks spirits. And my mom also said, anytime you're nervous or anytime you feel like it's not going well, picture everybody in diapers. So when you picture them in diapers and the person is laughing at you, or the person is not moving to it, he doesn't know. So just entertain yourself, that kind of thing. So it gets you through.
That's a nice theory. Picture everybody in diapers. So how long have you played for at a sitting? I know acoustic performers or guitarists play for long, like 3 hours, 2 hours at a sitting.
Yeah, at a sitting.
How long? What's your longest?
4 hours, but not on my own. I had somebody playing with me. So either he'll play and I'll sing, or we'd play together and then we'll just be interchanging. But definitely I'll still be singing. So 4 hours.
Alone,
I think 2 hours. I don't think I have gone more than that because it's a little bit strenuous on your fingers.
Yeah. So how do you build the stamina for that? Is there a preparation towards that, or experience gets you there? Or in a day, if you have a gig in the evening, maybe during the day you have a routine, you have something you do to give you the stamina for the show.
Experience is one, and constant practice. I do anytime I have the chance. I take my guitar and then I play. I had it painted because I felt like it was bare. I want something to attract me to always take it and play. So I'm always there playing. They say, "Oh, you be guitar bare," or something like yeah. But it's just to create that kind of resistance, because after some time your fingers stop hurting.
They hurt?
They hurt at some point. They do hurt. So after some point, they stop hurting and then you can now continue playing. It's like gym. It's like going to the gym. When you are at your peak, that's when you have to push a little more, so that next time that point is where you have gotten to. So that's how it is.
Do you gym?
No, I don't.
So how do you know that?
I work out every now and then though, but I gym. I gym with you.
You gym with me? Okay, yeah, gym buddies.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you don't necessarily have a certain routine during the day of your performance. Maybe you eat less or something.
I don't eat before I perform because
why is that?
Sometimes when you're singing, it tries, like, the food tries to get back out.
Like you want to belch.
Yeah, but no, it actually sits on your chest because you are doing a lot, and I feel like it makes me reluctant or feel like a little heavy. So I don't want to put that stress on myself. And it's like when I'm supposed to actually sing with a lot of energy and I'm like,
but again, don't you need the food for energy to go through the 2 hours?
Personally, I feel like I don't really need the food until I'm done. Then I can now go and sit down and then I'll kill it because I like food a lot. So then I can have like a whole bowl of what's not.
Have you had a bad voice day?
Yeah.
But you have to perform.
Yeah, you still have to perform. And one thing I picked up on the way is that everything that happens, you can use it for something else, like to create a different sound. When you have a cold, there's a way you sound. So if you know you're sounding nasal, there's a way to go about it and make use of it. So somebody knows that you have a cold, but you're still delivering good music or making it worthwhile. So that's what you learn. Sometimes you have a sore throat and you can't really go too high but you have to stick to a certain level. At that point, you know what you can do. So then you try to build that kind of, consistency with that kind of voice. So there are bad days, there are days where you have, you personally know you can hit this key. On a regular day, you can nail it. But yeah, so you have to actually know how to handle those kind of stuff. That's what separates us from the lame people singing and they don't know how to.
So we are the lame people.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
no, it's okay.
I'm just saying, but if you are, because what if there's this gig that is landing you a big time opportunity and because you have a code, you cannot deliver?
So you have to use the code
to, the person knows that you have a code, but you're able to push through. Yeah. So
looking at the Ghanaian audience, do you think acoustic music is something they really appreciate, or they're just waiting for you to finish for that 2 hours and then listen to the DJ play?
It depends. It depends on the crowd. But acoustic appeals to everybody. It's just a matter of how you psych your mentality. If the person is there to have fun and dance and whatnot, and you are playing slow songs, definitely the person would be ticked off to some point. Oh, when is he getting off the stage? But if you are playing what he wants to hear, it appeals to everybody. Because even some of the songs that sometimes I hear people play, aside me, play the guitar and people actually listening and actually grooving to it, you know that, okay, people actually like to listen to music. It's just that you have to offer it in a way that is, I don't know, you're able to consume it easily for like everybody. Because if it sits down with the person, it's good to go. Because I don't know why people wouldn't like indulge in us and indulge in other people outside the country playing guitar, and then they're like, oh yeah, this guy plays guitar. The Justin Biebers and whatnot, they still play guitar and they perform. People listen to them. So acoustic still does appeal to people in Ghana, but probably unless you are doing palm wine with the older generation, you know that you're supposed to do like older songs. If it's blues or whatnot, you know, you're doing the Louis Armstrongs and the Elvis Presley and stuff, you know, it's accessible with them. If you're dealing with people that are you know, the locals or what's the, you know that when you do some amponsa, because when you go if you're holding the guitar, the first thing you go play amponsa or you go play kovna, you
So
know,
they
I
expect a
expected
certain kind of
yeah. So if you are doing 3 songs for Ghanaians and it's acoustic, it goes far, like it goes really, really well with
I
them.
think so.
Yeah.
So how do you then appeal to the Gen Z generation?
And then Gen Z's, the Gen Z's, when you know, it's trend. With the Gen Z is trend.
So you play some Afro pop on the guitar.
On the guitar, and then you play. I do pop R&B. That's my sound. So
that's what you do.
Yeah, that's
Which
what I do.
Which one is pop R&B? Give me an example.
So with the Bruno Mars, Justin Bieber kind of thing. So that's the pop R&B, and I do a little Afro sometimes just to keep up with the trend. Because when you go somewhere and the person is like, "Can you play this?" and you cannot play it. Yeah, you have to.
Monday morning
talking about yeah, and then they're all of the boys and whatnot. So you have to keep up with the trend. So if you are trying to appeal to the Gen Z, you know, Gen Zs like to party, they like to have fun. But
we like to party.
Gen Zs too like to be you know who.
No, please.
You know who.
Please.
So Gen Zs also actually like to listen to, like, Gen Zs are actually sober, so they like to listen to
Did you say Gen Zs are sober?
I stay sober. Yeah, Gen Zs like to listen to, like, if the song is given or is having like meaning to, like, you know, they'll listen to it regardless if it makes sense and they have the time to jump. All Gen Zs are depressed, so they would like to. All Gen Zs are depressed.
What evidence do you have?
All Gen Zs are depressed. I'm sure everybody.
Okay.
All Gen Zs
So
are
you're
depressed. I'm depressed.
Why are you depressed?
If you give me money, if you give me money,
why are you depressed?
Give me money.
So the money is making
Why?
you put some sugar, mommy.
You see, baby.
Yeah, put some sugar, mommy.
Yeah.
So recently you started an acoustic kind of meet and vibe thing.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So it's called an acoustic hangout. That's the brand, or that's the term we use.
And you've done three different sessions, right?
So with that, it was a joint idea. It was Obi, the guitarist, and then I.
Okay.
That we did this collaboration together, and we're trying to put creatives on, like the way we had it easy too. Or I had it easier with people mentoring me along the line to put me on to these places. And I feel like people are still coming up that need to be in the space in order for them to learn. I got to learn on the spot, like on the field. So when you are there and you are playing and you flop, it goes against you, but then you learn from it. So now putting people out there to also try and then showcase what they have makes sense for us, because then we are putting people out there and we are getting the youth to also indulge in the acoustic vibe. Putting us as artists out there as well, and putting people out there. So it's not only about me playing music, but it's about us also hanging out to have fun and have something to talk about. I'm trying to sell experience. So we are capitalizing on it and then trying to the last one we had a magician on board, we had a drummer on board, we had a comedian.
We have magicians in Ghana.
Yeah, we have magicians.
Like proper magic, like.
It's impressive. I mean,
what did he do?
I think he cut. He cut
a cake?
No, he cut a rope. He cut a rope, and then I think it was in two.
Obviously, if you cut it to be two.
Yeah, and then it was actually, he joined it together, and it was actually, you couldn't even see that it was cut.
How do they do this?
I don't know. Question for the gods.
But who are the target audience for the acoustic hangouts?
Like, it's for everybody. So we are trying to curate it for every age group. So the first three we've had so far is just for the youth and then the people in school and whatnot. So we are trying to do a corporate edition where it will be like a dinner, and then they come and sit down, the working class.
We are in suit and
you can come and sit down. Like a date kind of thing. We'll just be giving you the ambience and, you know, serenading you with cool music just for you to sit down, have some games and whatnot, just to create like that kind of. And then we're trying to do a camp edition too.
Come.
Yeah, so we are trying to take you out of town. Come and sit down.
And who pays for all of
bonfire.
this?
You said?
Who pays for all of this?
Come again. So we are trying to ticket with those ones. We'll have them ticketed.
Ticketed.
Yeah,
Okay.
ticketed events so that when you are coming, you know.
Is that to say the earlier ones were free?
So the first two was free, and then the third one was ticketed,
Okay.
and that came with a discount on the food and drinks.
Right.
So, yeah. So then the continuous ones or the ones that require us to ticket them, we'll have to ticket them, because when you're coming for dinner, well, probably you're paying 150. It comes with your food and your drinks. If you want to buy something extra, it's on your side.
Okay.
But we are trying to sell the experience, and we are trying to get people in there. We are planning on doing a movie night edition as well. So
I'm watching movie and I'm listening to
no.
acoustic
So
music.
after the movie, then we play we play some music. Then we have some games, but it's supposed to be a little bit intimate, just to create that.
I have to go and look for some sugar that
I
you
don't
go
know,
with.
I come and spawn on you.
So you've had 3 different, should I call them editions?
Yeah, editions.
Of the acoustic hangouts.
Yeah.
And how would you describe the 3 various experiences? I like the way you
Yeah, it's a learning experience actually, because it wasn't planned in the first place, and sometimes the marketing duration is very, very short, but we are able to pull through, and God has been good, so it's been going very, very well. The first 2 was a little shaky, and the third one was a little shaky still.
So the
You know,
three was shaky.
no, but you see, it was better than the first, because the third one we changed venue.
Okay,
So
so
we
it
had
was the venue that was the
the
problem.
venue was the problem, and the first 2 we had a little problem with the venue, because then either the sound, we had a little problem with the sound, and then the second one had a double booking of the event space, the venue. So we have to now shift things to suit like a reasonable time for people to come. So now it extends late into the evening. And if people are coming and they are coming to listen to us, then they end up leaving before listening to us. And as individual artists too, I feel like we could be better on our sound and offer more to people. So we're just trying to create the experience. The third one was quite good, but just that the sound was a little shaky for us at the end. So it's a learning experience.
I mean, we are learning. We'll get better as
Yeah,
time goes on,
as time
isn't
goes
it?
on, yeah.
So you do acoustic performance full time.
No, I work as a digital marketer for a company. It's a company.
That's an 8 to 5.
Yeah, 8 to 5. But
Monday to
it's,
Friday.
It's a remote job, so I don't have to
Be present all the time.
So it makes it easier for me to move around when I have to go and play somewhere, or I have to do a couple of runs for the music. But the music is my main hustle. The 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 is my side hustle.
How are you able to blend both? Because I'm sure both are very demanding.
Yeah, but likewise, they work hand in hand, because as a digital marketer, you know how to market your stuff and you know how to go about things. So now you can appeal to the corporate space and you can appeal to the creative space as well. So if I'm having a program and I want the corporate people to come, or people in the corporate space to come, I know how to market it. And as an artist too, I know how to market my craft just to get it out there. So it works hand in hand for me. It's difficult to balance those two, because when you have to go for a meeting, or you have to be in a meeting and you have to be somewhere else, but with time you're able to schedule and make way around it. So that's basically.
But is there like a community for acoustic guitarists or acoustic performers? Is there like, do I even call it an industry, or is there like a clique, a community for where you can, rely on each other because you're all doing the same things?
So not one that I've heard of so far.
So everybody does their
everybody,
thing,
but
wherever.
there's this group, like us, in where you get to, there's, I know you, and so we know that we are all in the acoustic space, and we get to meet different people along the line. Now, I'm also aiming at bringing that together as a point where we created a group called an acoustic frenzy, the acoustic frenzy, where acoustic performers, different performers or guitarists or whatnot that can fit into the acoustic space are present. So now when like Val's Day like this, when there's a whole lot of gigs and we can go as individual artists, we can put people on.
Do you?
We do. And that's the idea. And that's why we are creating the hangout too, for people to know them and to get that, like, them out there as well as acts on their own. because we had people doing it for us too, so we can do it for people as well. And if it does grow to be a big thing, then we know that we are a community on its own. We can rely on each other and then help each other hand in hand as well.
But how lucrative is this?
It's good, but
you perform for 2 hours and you get like 10,000 Ghana cedis?
No.
No?
No, not yet. I haven't gotten to that. I don't know if people do earn that, but it's over a period of time. It's good. It has been good, honestly. It has been good. So if people want to actually indulge in it, it's cool. But it's like the corporate space. There's a rainy season and there's a dry season, but there's always something coming in, even if it's not going too well. But yeah.
But how does we're human beings. We all have emotions we are feeling at a certain time.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does the emotion you're feeling at a certain time affect your performance, positively or negatively? Does it affect it at all?
50-50. It does. Somebody will say, I don't want to use some
use it, baby. Use it.
Somebody will be like, fuck any, like, your emotions. You are there for the crowd.
Wow.
You are there for that. So you put them first. But sometimes when you are in your feelings and you're doing a certain set of songs, it communicates better, or you're able to put more effort into it. So if you are singing a sad song and you are sad yourself, you influence, like, the feel is different as to when you're just playing it just to like for playing sake. So you learn how to cast your feelings aside and give out your best first. Then later you can go and be in your corner and do whatever you want to do. But if not, then you have to actually play the role and put your feelings inside it, because every song has a story to tell and there's a feeling behind every song. So if you are playing a song and you're not communicating that feeling, then what's the point of doing the song in the first place? We are supposed to break it down for them to listen to it, basically.
Well, aside acoustic and digital marketing, well, you're starting a grill thing. That's my favorite part.
You want to eat fish?
Yes.
You want to eat free fish? Yeah.
I mean, tell me about that, and how did that dream also start for you, and what's the plan with that?
Okay, so I've been into fish farming for a while, so about 6 years or more. Okay, so I've been doing that for like 6 years, and now looking at it, people are actually starting grills and whatnot. I have the space, I have the know-how. I feel like it should be something that could appeal to more people. And if in the long run it becomes a thing, you can open a good restaurant and get people to come and even play, and get people to come and play aside me, and then build it up as well. So it's a good thing. It's good for business. It's lucrative money. It's good.
And who is cooking?
You said
who is cooking?
Yours truly.
Okay, what chef what? Chef Drex?
I'll be inside with the guitar as a spatula.
No, you're a good cook.
I'm a good cook. I'm a very good cook.
Who gave you that kind of accolade? Who tasted your food and go like, you're good cook?
You can ask my friends. Anybody who has tried my food will tell
your
me.
Friends?
Oh, not just my friends, my family as well. I mean, I've been cooking for some time, so I'm a good cook. Okay,
you just have to grill something and bring to me. Let me taste it, and then we can go ahead with the business.
Sure. I'll bring you. Deal.
Well, there's a segment I love, but we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we go to the fan question segment. Welcome back. It's still the Muse Talk, and I've been having a very interesting conversation with Drex, who's an acoustic performer. Drex, this is the fan question segment. So I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you're going to answer.
The way you've chugged inside the seat there.
It's just a few interesting questions just to, get your...
Okay.
Make it fun. You have to answer every question. So the first question is, will you go in for a funny partner or a rich partner? Think
funny.
About the economy before you answer.
Funny.
Funny?
Uh-huh.
Funny.
Uh-huh.
Fun now, baby.
But you know, like if you can't have a conversation and laugh with somebody, like
You watch a comedy show.
and the person's like,
Then the money is there.
you know when he
Since
doesn't.
there's money, everything is funny
Oh no,
and
no,
nice.
no, no.
Will you date yourself?
Will I date myself?
Look at yourself. Will you date yourself?
Yeah, why not?
You think you are perfect? that you
I'm not
wanna-
perfect. I'm not perfect. But if the person is as open-minded as I am and has a vision in place, why not?
So you think you're open-minded, you have a vision.
Yeah, I do.
And should you have a double of you date?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before you make a voice note, do you rehearse what you want to say?
Actually play it in my head first
you-
before I record it.
Okay.
And when I record it, I don't want to listen to it because
Really?
no, I don't want to
Okay,
listen
you're
to it.
different.
Yeah, because if I listen to it, I don't like how I sound on like recorded stuff.
How don't you like how you sound? You're an acoustic performer.
No. When you record it, I don't like how I sound. But if it's in person, I don't mind. So it's only when I have to make reference and I'm like, oh, okay. Imagine if you do a voice note and how you wanted to react and then it doesn't go through. Then you now take it again and you have to figure the laughing again before you have to record. No, I'll just send it. You know.
Okay. Well, 2 truths and 1 lie.
2 truths.
Give me 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie. Let me see if I can tell which one is true and which one is a lie.
I smoke.
That's a lie.
It's a big lie. So funny thing about me is
No, truth.
Okay, so
Wow, there's nothing true about you.
I like food.
But that's true.
I like food a lot.
Another one.
I'm a big baby. Yes.
You? Really?
Yeah. I like being in my feelings. I'm a big baby.
So you're a Gen Z.
Yeah, so that's
Thank you. Well, Drex, what is the future like for you when it comes to acoustic music?
So I'm trying to create a sound that is good enough for everybody to express themselves through my music, be it acoustic, be it recorded, be it just want it to be something where when you are feeling whatever you are feeling, there's a right note for it. That's basically what I'm looking at. Yeah, definitely make it big like a churn. Yes.
Wow. You know, you bought a guitar or you had a guitar before you even started to learn how to play guitar. So I guess you have some sort of advice for young people out, not necessarily young people, but people who are interested in starting a music career or learning an instrument and they keep postponing it and all of that. I'm sure you have some sort of advice for them.
Yeah, I'd say go for it because I didn't have somebody to teach me how to play the guitar. I just used the guitar tuner app, and then from time to time I just look on YouTube and then just polish up on it. So it's actually good if you start it. When you say you don't have time, that is when you don't have time. But when you get the guitar, there's always time. Even if it's 5 minutes a day, there's always time.
But is it easy to learn it on your own? Like you said, you watched YouTube videos and stuff like that.
If you're determined, depends if you're determined. Because I feel like that plays a very good role. If you're not determined and you're like, okay, I'm watching a YouTube video and whatnot, you wouldn't get it. But if you're determined, you actually do it. So it's not too difficult, but nothing good comes easy.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming, Drex.
Nice to meet you.
Nothing good comes easily. Thank you so much, Drex, for coming here. And thank you for enjoying our conversation. It is the Muse Talk powered by the Muse Hub inside are the Muse Studios or the Muse Shrine. My name is Gadede Aku Segwefia. It's been a very interesting session. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and do not forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.